Ba-ba-ba-ba. It's your boy, DJZ. And I want you to check out my man Cody over on YouTube at Rasslin Rage. Check his website out, r2youtube.com, and give them a follow, give them a subscribe, give them a like. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh! This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Wrestling Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hello, there it is. Okay, now it's working. Anyways, what's happening? How you guys doing? What's up? Welcome to the 101st episode of Rasslin Rage. That's right. I'm flying solo tonight. So, we're here for...
What's up?
Whoa! Hey! Whoa!
Man, you didn't think we were gonna let you party by yourself tonight.
Oh, man. So, it's lit. The dog's going crazy. These dudes are here. It looks like it's Rasslin Rage with Michigan Independent Weekly, huh? So, hey, check these out, man. You guys got to get one of these things. These are sweet, man. Mr. Lovato has these for sale. Check them out. They're limited quantities, so get one of those. All right, very good, very good. Hello,
And everything for you too. Look
Yeah,
at
he
that.
did. I didn't even see that part.
yeah, Chem Valley Wrestling. Thank you. Welcome everybody. So I guess these two want to guest host Rasslin Rage. Good stuff. What's this?
9.
9 times.
Josh and I, we decided that we were okay with tying.
Okay, 9 times.
Yeah. Well, actually, together, what is it?
18.
18.
18 is a
18
lot more
times.
than a certain individual.
So you guys are going to go with that, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think that's going to fly though?
Hey, you know what? Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
That seems to be your running theme
You
lately.
got that
Yeah,
right.
I tell you what. So, hey, listen, guys. Rasslin Rage is brought to you by our sponsors. Number one, Happy Harper Ice Cream. Happy Harper Ice Cream right there. Hello and welcome. That's right. So make sure you head on over to their Facebook page at Happy Harper Ice Cream. Check them out. You got a brand new flavor coming out, don't you, right now? Eggnog?
Eggnog just came out last week, and I can't keep it in the freezer. Dude,
Really?
I've got people ordering it faster than it can freeze.
Wow.
I got some, and my whole household loved it. I got
Oh,
like
wow.
3 spoonfuls.
Yeah, check that out.
I
Definitely.
gave some to my mom and got yelled at by everyone else in my family.
Oh no! Well, mom's more important than anybody, though. So
Right.
I get that. And definitely don't forget about DaVinci Tattoo, located at
there.
where's it at?
Right there.
3521 Pine Grove Avenue. You can give them a call at 810-966-0100. Hey, turn that down because
Get some
you know
feedback.
they're always keeping it 100. That's for sure. So check them out and make sure you let them know that Rasslin Rage or the boys from Michigan Independent Weekly sent you. Make sure you're scrolling on down into the description. If you're on your cell phone, over there is a little arrow down. You click that and it'll bring down a whole another sub menu of stuff and it'll bring down a description.
Took
So-
me 2 years to find it.
Yeah, well, hey, now you know, right? And knowing us at the battle. So,
Okay, boomer.
G.I. Joe.
who's a boomer?
He's a boomer.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He's a boomer. Scroll down there and, check out the Highspots, check out the WWE shop link, and also click on the link for ProWrestlingTees.com/Rasslin Rage, where you can get your Rasslin Rage T-shirts, and you can also get my sexy face on that T-shirt. Going to be a good time. Also, this guy over here seems to be a homeboy.
I am.
He's a homeboy. So check that out.
After cheering for him last night,
Yeah.
I had to make sure to wear this shirt.
Right, Dread King Hulk Logan is his homeboy, but he probably hates you. So, hey, each to their own, right? Please subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you're in the chat right now, please smash that thumbs up. If you're watching later, smash it still, please. Smash it. Maybe you don't like me. Smash it down too. I don't really care. Either way, just do it. All right? Good stuff. Good stuff. If you're catching this replay on Facebook, which I've been severely slacking on, I don't know why, but I got a new job, so I don't have a lot of time right now. And,
Right.
And we're still making all this stuff happen.
Right.
And we're going to shows on the weekend because we went to BCWA.
Yeah.
Which we're going to talk about here in a little bit. So make sure you head on over to r2youtube.com and you smash, buy the Cody face shirt, he says. Smash the like button and smash the subscribe. Definitely good stuff. Now, we're going to hit this indie intro, and then we're going to talk a little bit about BCWA, and then we're going to show a match from that night. So Here we go after this. All right, so definitely a good night. There was 2 shows. We were only able to make it to one. I mean, we can only be so many places.
We
right?
barely made it to that.
Right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
We almost didn't make it because there was an accident on 94. It looked pretty bad too. That car was kind of poo-pooed. But so we were kind of got backed up, and I guess the show was an hour earlier than normal.
Yeah, because they had the VIP matches.
Yeah. So, hey, we were a little bit late. No big deal. We did make it though, and we showed up. And but we took the drive to Wyandotte for BCWA Battle for a Champion. Josh, the man down here, drove the G-Ride, the brand new,
The new one.
the brand spanking new G-Ride.
This guy scammed the front seat.
Yeah, you always scan the front seat. You punk.
It's because I live by him.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But before we talk too much about the most hyped match, this was the most hyped match of the night going into that match, considering the Facebook war that partaked.
That was fantastic. That
Wasn't
was
it
my
not?
entire Saturday morning.
Right,
Yes.
wasn't it fantastic? Didn't it make you want to go?
Yes.
And like, oh, I'm so glad we got tickets to this and went and are gonna go watch this.
I hope they figure out how to not let this thing end. I mean, I hope these two really hold a grudge against each other for a long time to come.
Right. Well, it's definitely gonna be a good time. Definitely gonna be a good time. So, before we talk a little bit too much about that, we're gonna get into that match. We're gonna mute that in a second, but here it is, man. The match of the night from BCW Battle for a Champion. Alex Weir versus the Dread King Logan for the Alliance Championship. Here we go. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Bow to your king! Get on your knees, boy! Don't Yeah, it takes 3 of you to beat him. Yeah! Yeah! Throw him around like a rag doll. Oh! Oh! Oh!
You suck, where? You suck at XI, you suck here too. Choke him out! Make him tap! That was a slow count. Whoa! Yeah! Gotta be quicker than that, Alex. Oh! Oh boy, that's all muscle. Logan! Logan! Oh! Yeah, the only way you can get a W. Socks! Socks! You suck! Boo! Boo! You suck, Weir! Logan! Logan!
Well, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the match of the night from BCW Battle for a Champion. So here you are wearing the shirt, and you know you're saying other things in the chat. So you're like a flip flopper. You know, you're flip flopping back and forth.
It's not flip flopping. I'm always on both sides of the fence.
Oh, okay.
Flip flopper hops from one side of the fence to the other. My house is on both sides of the fence at the same time.
That way he never loses.
Hello,
Exactly.
Kevin. Yes. Overall, great show. Definitely a great show. Definitely enjoyed that show.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a good match. That was a good match. Again, we arrived a little bit late, so we really didn't get to see the VIP matches. But I mean, that battle royale for the battle for a champion for the #1 contendership. Talk about, you know, we had Judas Coltrane come out. I mean, dude, there was a lot of names that haven't been in the ring, you know, here for a while. You know, we got to see TJ Meyer as patient #1.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see Justin Main, who we didn't know. I didn't know he was going to be in there. Isaiah Bronner. You know, we got to see a lot of that. And then not only did we have that battle for a champion, we got to see the reunion of the Bumpin' Uglies.
Bumpin' Uglies,
You know,
yes.
who, by the way, are doing a show at the Sanctuary. So, you know, check that out. Look for that online. But we got to see that. And it looks like we're going to see a little bit of a war between tag teams, considering that this new tag team came with a House of Truth, or came out of House of Truth
with Martini.
And it came out with Martini, and then they put the smacketh down on the Bumpin' Uglies.
Yeah,
and talk some schmack.
A while they beat them.
Yes,
You know?
definitely a young, fresh team that Truth is bringing out.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Drizeko, how you doing, buddy? Hey, look at that. Drizeko.
What's up, bro?
How you doing, man?
He was there.
Yeah, he was there too. He was like the second or third guy to come out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was eliminated. I think the
But
guy
he looked good while getting eliminated.
That's true. He did look good.
That's
he
it.
did look good. He did look pretty good. I have to admit that. But yeah, it's a nice shirt. Yeah, very good, very good. Crazy match. It was a very good match, actually.
Mm-hmm. You know,
now-
the crowd, man. What a great crowd. I mean, really, it was a
the
great
crowd was really into it. But so again, we had the 30-man battle royal. I thought the Dread King Logan was in there, but apparently not so much because he had that match with Alex.
Right.
But that's cool at any rate. And you know, we had Isaiah. You called Isaiah Bronner.
I did. I will stand on that.
You called it, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And you went the other way and decided it could go anywhere.
Anywhere. And
yeah.
I was right.
Yeah,
See?
you know,
I was right.
And Justin Main did come out on top to earn the right to challenge for the BCWA championship.
Now, Justin Main helped eliminate Isaiah Bronner. So since he eliminated my pick, that made Justin Main my pick. So I was still right.
Okay, whatever you say.
He jumped on last minute.
Yeah, he's a bandwagon kind of
Yeah,
guy.
I was rooting for Frogun
Right.
right until the last second.
But,
So
but it was like we talked about, because we went live on the way down, and when we were stuck in traffic for the accident, whatever, and then something happened and I got disconnected and I started another live. But anyways, and we discussed and we talked about it. Isaiah Bronner, if Isaiah Bronner was to get eliminated, it would be because somebody they tagged on him, like they teamed up on him. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Because once he came out, the crowd electrified. The crowd went nuts. He comes out and he just started destroying people.
Oh yeah, he started laying
You know what I
hammers
mean?
in
3
people,
eliminations.
Right,
and-
you know, same thing with Soul Taker. Soul Taker was there. Soul Taker comes out. his
Chokeslam,
music hits.
Announcer couldn't keep up with them. It was,
Right. Yeah.
Wait, who got eliminated?
Yeah.
What?
Right,
Are they
yeah.
out?
Well, at one time he had everybody laying around in the ring, and he's just standing above them all.
Right, and it was an absolutely great night. I had a blast.
Yeah.
We got home a little early because again, they started it a little bit early than usual, and we got home real early that night.
Yeah.
But it was nice though. I'll give it that. And next time, if it's that early again, then we just have to be a little bit more mindful of that and leave a bit earlier.
And when the GPS says there's an accident, I'll try to go around it instead of going, I'm good.
Yeah, you big dummy.
That's miles down the road. It'll be cleaned up by the time we get there.
So, like we said, Justin Maine comes out on top. He wins, and he eliminates the Frogun because it was the Frogun, right?
Yes.
The Frogun and Justin Maine were the last two standing. Justin Maine eliminates Frogun. He becomes, he wins. He wins the Battle Royal. He earns the right to take on Orlando Christopher, which Orlando Christopher is the current BCWA champion.
Right.
Okay. Now, I like that belt. And Orlando Christopher did have a match that night against Osmodius, who did end up entering the Battle Royale too.
Yeah.
But
That close.
it was
That
he was
close,
very
man.
close. Osmodius was very close.
No, I guess Orlando Christopher. That close.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
that
thought the Battle Royal.
No,
okay,
no,
yeah.
No, that
Oh,
close.
yeah. That was an amazing match.
But what I like about the title, and not even so much like the competition for the title, but what I like the look of the BCWA title. I like the belt.
Yeah.
It has a very similar look. I'm not saying it is that belt, but I'm saying it has a similar look to it, like the 10 pounds of gold. The gold dome. But it just doesn't have it. There's like that circle part at the top where it has the BCWA logo, but it doesn't have a dome.
Right.
But it has a similar look to it, and
But it's a very nice looking title.
right.
It's
And
a
I think
beautiful
that's
title.
what draws me to that title is
Yeah.
because that look that it has,
That
and I
old
really
school.
like, But I really, this is my favorite all time belt right here. It's a big gold, always will be.
The 20 pounds.
Right, yeah. It's always going to be my favorite belt, and that's why I bought it, and it's on the wall. But second to that would be the 10 pounds of gold, for sure, absolutely. And I think that's part of the reason, or most of the reason, why I am drawn to that BCWA title. Man, I wish, I know Horror Slam, their belt maker, I believe it's Hyperion or something like that, belts. I know that that belt company is offering replicas of their belts. I would particularly be very interested in buying a replica of BCWA's title.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
I would really be interested in buying 2 more titles as well. Blue Water Championship, Heavyweight Championship, Blue Water Championship Wrestling's Rising Star.
Yeah, that Rising
That's a
Star title
beautiful
is a
belt.
beautiful
Yeah,
belt.
I would really be interested in both those belts as well.
Now, the XICW belts are beautiful also.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, there's a lot of history with XICW.
Right.
Like Alex's title, the XICW Lightweight Championship. You know what I'm saying? That's got a lot of
A
history.
lot of big names.
If you go look through and see the people that have held that belt, there's WWE Hall of Famers that have.
Oh, that's like Three's
that
title,
have-
man.
Yeah. It's held that belt,
Yep.
So there's a lot of history there, not only in Michigan, but just wrestling in general. I mean, we're talking the upper echelon, some of the greats of wrestling,
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty awesome stuff right there. The Midwest title, that would be a great one too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of belts within the independent in the state of Michigan that I'd really be interested in, having a piece of and putting on the wall, especially for Rasslin Rage. I do eventually want to get a belt made for Rasslin Rage, specifically for Rasslin Rage. No, it would be for me. It wouldn't be for, what I'm saying, nobody would get it. It would be mine. But
Until I challenge you for
You
it.
would defend it?
well, I wouldn't be bringing it to a
Cage
show.
match, brother. You and me. Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, let's be perfectly honest. I you know how I feel. I see somebody with a belt, I'm saying he's got to defend his belt.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to
So I'm not gonna. That's why my belts are on the wall. I don't bring them with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't. I'm not a belt kind of.
Yeah,
guy
I'd say that if you bring a belt to a show, it becomes a 24/7 title.
The only time I'd bring a belt to anything is if for a signing. That's it. You know what I'm saying? To have a belt signed, and I have one belt signed right there. That belt, and that was a gift from Master Weir, and that's Jillian Hall. That's that belt from the
Right.
first show That's from the XPW show, the first show that Andrew did when he came back.
Right.
So that that's pretty cool. Which at that show, Master Weir won 2. I think they were 11 by 14 signed Hulk Hogan's, or 1 11 by 14 signed Hulk Hogan. He won Booker T autographed trunks, he traded that in for the trunks. That's what it was. He traded it for the Hulk Hogan. He traded the trunks in, and then he tried to win the Ric Flair big gold autograph, but it didn't happen. Then they also had a Sting thing autographed. That was pretty cool too. But yeah, he didn't get that. But he got that though, which is cool. So he made out like a bandit that night. I surely didn't, but it is what it is. So good stuff. Now, hey, listen, these guys here, and myself, we do this thing called Michigan Independent Weekly, right? It was an idea, right? It was an idea that everybody had. It wasn't just my idea. It was a thing. We talked about it one night on the show. We said, man, because we were making the independence part of Rasslin Rage, like in Michigan, and we were trying to dude, gathering all this information sucks because if there's not just one location where you can go to find all these shows. And and again, it goes back to something that I talked about previously, and I posted on Facebook. Either you're going to be about it, or don't talk about it, be about it. Right. So, it came about one of those things where I reached out to you guys, and we kind of sat on it for a little bit because of some new working relationships that had happened, and because we didn't want to step on toes. We didn't want to bust in like that, but it got to the point where we had to make the decision, and we were at the edge.
Yeah.
And we were at the jumping point. And for those of you that don't know what the jumping point is, it's that edge where you have to make the decision. Either you jump or you watch. And I've never been one to watch.
No, we ain't watching.
So I've never been the one to watch. So here we are. We are. I reached out to my boys, and we jumped together, and I think we're really on something.
And you know what?
Really do.
And we're having a lot of fun.
Right,
We're
and
having
going to all these different shows and
Yes.
interacting with these guys and the fans and everything. It's an amazing time. I love it. In running into Dan Brewer, who runs Pro Wrestling Edge podcast.
Yes.
You're running into him at BCWA, running into Harper, who runs Heel Fan News, and there's some other guys that we run into all the time, guys that we see at all the shows, like Dave and his wife, we run into them, and Jason and his wife.
Oh, yeah.
And Greg,
Greg, if Greg was there, but he wasn't there that night, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, Nasty Neil.
We
never got to
Mama
really know
Harper,
him.
We run into all these people at all these shows, and we absolutely love it, But you guys, if you haven't checked it out, please do. That's on. We do this. We usually film it on Mondays. We usually film it on Mondays, and then it comes out on Tuesday morning. But because they're all here tonight, we're just going to film it tonight. There's no point of
That'll work for me.
Right? Yeah. There's no point of them going home and then coming back again tomorrow.
Right.
Going to work, doing the whole thing, and then coming back here and then sitting here until whatever time. Which reminds me, guys, listen, in the group, I put up every month, I put a post out about the flyers. Like, hey guys, if you know any shows, blah, 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 or you see the flyers, post it. So a lot of people haven't been posting the flyers. I don't know why. Listen, I'm not asking you for monetary value. I don't want your money. I don't want it. That's not what I do it for. That's not why we do it.
No.
We do it because we want to promote independent wrestling in the state of Michigan.
And we do it because we end up going to half the shows.
Right, exactly. So please, if you know a show, or you're involved in a show, or you're promoting a show, whatever it is, or you just see it and you're a fan and you're going to go, please copy that flyer and just post it down below in them comments of that post. This one just happens to be one of The Rock saying Merry Christmas. Because I try to make them kind of funny and lighthearted so that people open up a little bit, and like that. So please post that stuff down there, please. I should have came out. You should have, man. You should. It was a good time. But plan ahead next time. We're not going to any shows next week.
No,
I can't go to any shows because it's the week of my son's birthday, so I can't. The weekend, so I can't do that.
Right.
But I think
we always try and catch at least 2 to 3 a month.
At least 2. I do believe that we may be hitting a show on the 30th, right?
Yeah, we've discussed that.
Yeah, so we may or may not. We may be heading to Ono's birthday bash. You, on the other hand, will be in California. Chad, you'll be on the beach celebrating your birthday on the
Yeah.
same day, right? That's the 30th, right?
On the 30th, I should be at the very least on the way back.
Right, but the
Because I'm driving
30th is
back.
your birthday,
Oh,
too.
the 30th
Yeah,
is
yeah.
my birthday
All
too.
right, that's what I thought. So, definitely a good time there. And listen, check out Michigan Independent Wrestling, dude. If you don't watch, if you don't watch us or you don't whatever, but at least go to a show. XICW is running every month.
Yes.
One of the
Amazing shows every time.
the oldest running promotion in the state of Michigan, 19 years, man, 19 years.
Mhm.
In that interview that I did with Rudy, Rude Boy,
Right.
and he talks about when the low times, wrestling, it's done this, right? The wrestling business has done this. It's went up, it's went down, it's went up, it's went down. Right now it's going up.
Right.
And what he said is when everybody was canceling shows and everybody wasn't putting in, just kind of got out and whatever, XICW was still running shows. Even if there was 2 people in the seats, XICW was running shows.
Mhm.
And the reward's paying off now because look at them shows. Look at
They're
Proving
packed.
Ground at the Hot
Oh,
Rocks.
yeah.
Exactly. How many times? Dude, tickets went on sale for January. And I'm guaranteed the booths are already sold out for January.
Yeah. Well, what were they? 2 months ahead sold out the booths in the 3-person tables.
We bought the January 3-person booths sitting at the November show.
Yes.
And the 6-person VIP booths were sold out
Right.
when
yeah.
I bought the January tickets in November.
Right. And we really enjoyed the 6-person booth. We did. But there's a little bit more room on the other side.
Yeah.
A little bit more pizza.
And we're and there's more pizza involved, and we're kind of big dudes, what I'm saying?
But on that side too, we get to interact more with the fans because in the 6-person booth there was nobody around us.
Yeah, we're a little bit
It's just
secluded,
us,
and
yeah.
we do get to interact with heel fan news, but at least this way we get to scream at them from across.
There you go.
the
Yeah,
way.
we can get it going back and forth.
Right, and there's that cross, whatever, and I enjoyed over there because there's a little bit better lighting on that side.
Right. Right.
Too,
Yeah, it
for
makes
when-
it
when
easier
we're
to
filming.
film.
So when I'm filming matches or something, to put that out there, it's a little bit better on that side because there's that light right up there on that right hand side or on the left hand side that's pretty bright and nice. So
Right.
Right.
I like that side.
Well,
a
yeah,
little
we
better.
had good light up, but until the first, I think it was the first show that we all went to, and somebody ate the light,
Yeah,
broke it out.
Somebody did eat the light,
and then
that's
that
for
kind of
sure.
killed the lighting on that side.
Right.
I think it was Tommy.
Yeah,
Was it Tommy? Yeah,
I think you're
I think
right.
so.
I think you're right.
I think it was he went over and kicked it, and it was just
Yeah.
done.
Now-
it's still-
Going forward, a little bit. I talked about there's a few announcements, right? Couple announcements. First of all, as you guys seen today online, that Sean Stockmeyer, he fixed up our logo for Michigan Independent Weekly. Right? Yeah. He fixed it-
Nomads.
Right. He fixed it up a little bit lately, and we're waiting for quotes on some T-shirts. And once we get that, you can look forward to getting Michigan Independent Weekly T-shirts with that handprint on there. And hopefully we can get a good quote and we can offer a reasonable deal on T-shirts. So there's one announcement. Look forward to that. The Michigan Independent Weekly T-shirts will be coming soon for sure. Absolutely. We'll have those
I'm
with us.
excited about that.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have our own. I also we talked about this a little bit. Is I want to get eventually we want to get crew like MIW
Mhm.
crew jackets. Like jackets that were the crew and with the big handprint and MIW on the back with our name on the front and that's kind of like a
Maybe we'll have to open it up, and then they can all be part of the crew too.
yeah, you never know. I mean, if they gain popularity,
Yeah.
people like it for sure. And that's a good way to support the show. And listen, that any money that we make from this stuff, if somebody donates, if somebody gives us, buys a T-shirt, whatever it is, all that money we like our sponsorship money
Pours
all-
right back in.
Yeah, that's what we use to pay for our tickets to go to shows. That's what we use to buy equipment. That's what we use to buy whatever. Like this stuff. This is personal. That's personal. That doesn't come out of that stuff. But the money that it takes, we have 2 domains. We got r2youtube.com. We have rasslinrage.com. That's something that we have to pay for. There's a couple other things, there for YouTube that we have to pay for. And then, of course, gas, tickets, whatever on else. So, all that money goes right back into the show. So anytime somebody buys that stuff, that's just more stuff that we get to cover and more stuff that we get to do.
Right.
we have plans. We have bigger plans. It's just what the problem is we don't have time and we don't have money, right? We need more money. The more money we have, the more time we can have, because
Absolutely.
that's less time I have to spend at work. It's less time that you have to spend at work, and then we can do more things, right? But until then, we got to make things happen. I also want to do some more interviews out with fans, not just wrestlers, us. Do interviews with them.
That was a lot of fun when we did those at XI.
I want to do it again. It's just been the way things have worked out recently with how when we get there and stuff. And now it's getting cold.
I was saying, and the weather hasn't been really cooperating.
But definitely have a lot of plans and a lot of things going
We can
on.
still do interviews with the smokers. They'll be out there no matter what.
That's true. Yeah. But something else that I kind of talked to you guys about yesterday a little bit, just kind of a little bit, and it was just chunky. We didn't really talk about too much about it. It was little chunks and stuff. But I've made the decision. I've made the decision that I'm going to move all this. This is all going to get moved down there. And, yeah. And what's going to happen is that's going to transition into what's going to be known as the Rasslin Rage official studio. And it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And I eventually want to get like soundproofing walls to kind of make it a little bit better, stuff like that, like in the back. And there's a, what's that called? Cubby, recess, whatever you want to say. That's where all this stuff will sit, and it'll make it a lot better. And I want to get some new lights, and we're gonna do things right. Definitely make the whole studio.
Things are looking up, going up.
Right. And and I want to get, not only that, I also want to get the it's like I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like if you see the photographers and how they have the big backdrop thing, and they have that pole that runs across with the two stands, I need to get one of those because I have a green screen and I can use that where we can do all kinds of cool
Listen,
stuff.
if we get a pole, no dancing on it. That's my rule. No dancing.
There's that person sitting at this table that wouldn't snap a pole in half.
It's a true story. True story. Right. That is definitely a true story for sure. What do we got here? We got I can't wait to check out some Michigan shows in the near future. Chem Valley Wrestling loves Rasslin Rage and Michigan Independent Weekly, and thanks for all you do. Hey, thanks
Chem Val.
That's definitely a good time. And hey, randomness with Brittany, how you doing? When do we get to meet her?
December 1st, XICW.
She's coming with us?
Yep.
Okay, so December 1st, we get to meet Brittany finally. Now, we've met her in the chat, but we haven't actually met her face to face.
Nope.
You're really going to let us meet her?
I've warned her.
Oh, that's great.
Now, see, we have to get a jacket, though, for Mr. Weir that says, MIW #1 fan that's never been on the show.
Oh.
Well, listen to this.
I'm not touching that, dude.
Did you hear what look. When we want to find the best talent in Michigan, we come to you, Cody. Maybe one day we can be adopted into the Michigan indie scene. Well, thank you. Wow, you're going to bring a tear to my eyes, man. Thank you so much, dude. I'm very humbled. This has been quite the journey. This really has. I don't know if I ever saw this coming like that. You know what I'm saying? Like on that kind of level, because I'm not in it for myself, man. I really am. I mean, yeah, dude, of course I like to talk. I like to kind of be attention, whatever. But regardless of that, it's not about that for me. Like, I just like wrestling, dude.
Right. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I like wrestling. I like talking about wrestling. I like you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be perfectly honest. I would never know you if it wasn't for wrestling. Same with you, Josh.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I would never have met you guys. Same thing with Greg. Same thing with Zeke. Same with Gun Valley. I would have never ever met you guys if it wasn't for professional wrestling.
I got to tell the story about the first time I ever actually talked to Josh. I don't know if Josh remembers.
Oh, I remember.
He's walking out of Kroger, all right? He's walking out of Kroger, and I roll by and I roll down the window, and I was like, Keith Sweat sucks. And he stands there for me. He's like, and then he realizes that he knows me from the show. So he starts coming back, and that's how me and Josh started talking.
That's awesome. Yeah. And now we've all just kind of become really good friends.
Yeah.
You guys, with Master Weir, with Master Taylor, Mrs. Weir, Alex, Cyrus, BRD, Alan, and Alan's kind of like the new guy in, and don't take that the wrong way, Alan, but he kind of is. He's the newer guy, and he come in, but we welcomed him in on the same. It's like he's been here for 20 years.
Because Alan's one, I met him at McMorran.
Okay.
And he was there to do an interview with you. You know, he was doing your camera work, and he just sat down next to me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm Alan. I'm with Cody." And we hit it off right away.
Right.
You know, he's
You
a
know,
cool dude.
Right, and that's exactly it. And that's exactly what professional wrestling does for a lot
Yeah.
of people. And you hear like people like Dre Jacobs about, you know, that big post he put out the other day about what pro wrestling is to him, and it's more than just a career for him.
Yes.
It's an outlet,
Right.
and what it does for him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I think that's what it does for a lot of people.
It does.
It is an outlet. It take, you know,
It's
you know,
therapy.
the nerds like you and I, you know, I don't know how nerdy you are, but you know, the nerds like us,
Old school nerd.
right? Okay, you know, when we go to a Star Wars movie and we dress up in Star Wars gear and do whatever, that's us being a kid again.
Right.
When we go to a wrestling show and we scream and hoot and holler, that's us being a kid again.
Yes.
You know, all the stuff outside, all the things that you see on TV, everything that you do, everything that is a stressor in your life, work, family, kids, whatever it is, all that crap goes away for that moment.
It does.
It just goes away and you're a kid again,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in that moment.
And the
And
reason
then you just want to almost get on your knees and cry when it's
you
almost
have
done.
yeah you
Right.
you have, you know, in that couple of hours, there's good guys and there's bad guys and there's the in between guys, you know, and whatever goes on in that 2 hours, everything is cool. you
Right,
know?
yeah. Exactly.
Everything is cool in that
it's,
2 hours.
it's cool breezy.
Yeah.
Cool breezy.
And you know, I can be whoever I want. I can do, you know, things that you can't do out. Yeah, I can say things to people that,
Oh, yeah.
man, you can get punched in
Oh,
the
yeah,
mouth
yeah,
and you
man.
say it on
Hey,
a
right.
Perfect example. Me with Alex. I like booing Alex weird.
You do.
I
You do it
really-
very well.
I
must
really
say.
enjoy it. I like jaw jacking with Alex Weird.
Mhm.
Now, that's in the wrestling arena, right?
right.
Outside of that, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be like, okay, it's hello, sir. How you doing? Yes, sir. Tongue suit.
Mhm.
In wrestling ring, boo, you suck.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I really enjoy that. I don't get to do that at the dojo. So, but it's good stuff. Definitely cool. And I enjoy it. You know, it is what it is. But it's wrestling.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And I just love, and not only that, getting to meet your heroes, man. You
That's
know
one
what
of the
I'm
things I love about indies the most is you get to watch these guys do amazing, insane superhero stuff in the ring, and then you get to go shake their hands.
Yeah.
Most of them are lined up. It's not if I buy a T-shirt from WWE.com, a shirt comes to me in a box. If I go to a live event, I'm buying it from a vendor.
Right,
if I go to
exactly.
an indie show and I buy a Frogun T-shirt, I'm buying it from Frogun.
Right,
If I buy a Frogun autographed, it's not a pile of autographed pictures. It's a picture. He's going to grab it. He's going to ask my name. He's going to autograph it to Josh. He's going to hand it to
Yeah,
me.
and you know, those interactions are the best part.
Oh yeah.
You know, even if it's, you know, not even just the independent show, but you know, if you go to a signing wherever it is and you go meet Four Horsemen or whoever, Ric
Right.
Flair or whatever, and you have that one-on-one interaction, that's the best interaction.
Those
That
are the
up close-
stories you
right,
remember.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
up close and personal. Definitely, absolutely. You know, I was at, you know, this isn't quite, it's an independent, but it's not Michigan independent, but Evolve.
Mhm.
Okay, so I was at an Evolve show, and this was before Zack Sabre Jr. signed with New Japan. He had only done a couple shows with New Japan, but he wasn't signed exclusively with New Japan. And he had also done the Cruiser Core or the Cruiserweight Championship with WWE, but he had not signed with WWE. But anyways, so he was at this Evolve show. He was at the very first Evolve show that I went to. I'm not sure which one it was of the Evolves and how many numbers there was before that were in Livonia or whatever. But anyways, so I want to meet Zack Sabre Jr. Dude is a freaking amazing chain wrestler. Dude's got some grapple skills and holds that
Yes.
are insane, right? I mean, wow. Okay. So anyways, I wait in line, and it's me and my oldest son. We get up there, and I said, can I get a selfie picture with you? And I'll take one of those 8x10s. How much do I owe you? 10 quid. Because he's British. He's 10 quid, $10. What? $10? That's it?
Right.
Are you sure? He's like, yeah, $10. I'm like, dude, you're worth way more than that. And that's exactly what I told him. I'm like, dude, you should be charging 20, man. You know, and that's just me, you know, but still I was just blown away. blown away. And I met Adam Cole at an Evolve show too. That was $35 for 8x10 in a picture with that dude.
Yep.
Same thing with Cassius Ohno. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. When I met those three, British Strong Style, P. Dunn, you know how much I paid for a selfie and that all three of their autographs? $10 for all three of them.
Wow, that's
$10.
not bad.
Yeah, dude, can't beat that.
Well, it's like, I tell this story all the time. That I got to sit down, at an indie show. I get to sit down for almost 45 minutes, just sit in a chair next to the franchise and just talk wrestling with them. When would I ever get that shot?
Right.
I mean,
I did that with Buff at Richmond.
Yeah, that's it. I got to drive Buff. I got to hear some of the road stories. Got to take Animal and hear the road stories.
Yeah.
Where else am I ever going to get that experience? To be able to have Animal sitting right next to me. You know.
Because I was working a table right next to Buff for PKS. Standing sitting there, and I just kept talking to Buff. And we talked about everything.
Oh, dude, Buff's a great guy.
Yeah, we talked about Horace. We talked about the NWO. We talked about Lex Luger. We talked about Chris Benoit. We talked about everything. We talked about his surgery. We talked about WWE. We talked about it all, man. And it was just really just like,
it's surreal.
Right, yeah. And he was talking to you like he was a normal person. And that photo of me, that big one that's in the dojo with me with my belts from winning the Power Breaking Championship. Yeah. And I said, and I got belts too. He was like, I don't want none of that. That's the real stuff right there.
That's great.
Like, dude, that's off my back. I did that. Dude, that's my back. Ooh, ow. Just hit myself. But hey, did you see somebody that was at that Richmond show? One of those indie girls. She's in NXT. She went by Aaliyah. Yeah, she's in NXT. She's got a storyline going right now in NXT where she got her nose broke.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's a big article about it. Yeah,
no, very nice to see
good
that.
Stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Well, hey, listen, guys, we're getting towards the end of the night here. We went an hour just talking about indies.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And thank you so much for coming over tonight, guys, and doing this and whatever. Hey, Master Weird, man, I don't know where you're at because you ain't in the chat. But, dude, these guys are going to catch up to you. You better watch it. Greg, we got to get you over here one day. And the Dread King's talking about he wants to come up and he wants to do a show. So we're going to have to figure something out.
Josh better watch the way he talks then.
Right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I rooted for Dread King that whole match.
Man, I would love to see somebody get knocked out. I'm not saying you, but, it'd be cool. Or, wouldn't it be sweet if we did? Let's say we all four of us, me, you, five of us, me, you, Master Weir, Josh, and Dread King did a show at PKSA, and then Alex showed up.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And then they had it out
on his home court.
Oh man, that'd be sweet.
Yeah,
that'd be sweet.
See, and this is the kind of stuff that we can hope for because of this.
Right. Yeah, definitely. So, we'll have to get you on here, Greg, here soon. You can drive out or we can bring you in remote. Either way, How you guys like this little chat feature in the middle there? I'm not sure exactly if you guys like that or not. It should be linked to Twitch as well, I believe. I'm not sure, but hey, if it is, it is. If it ain't, whatever. Because this runs live on Twitch too. I don't really pay attention to it all that much. It's kind of a way to bring more people to the YouTube.
Yeah, if you're on Twitch, come over to YouTube.
Right.
Absolutely. Come on over.
He says he'll drive out. Cool. Yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe next week we can get you on here. Be a good time. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap this one up and head on out to, not head out, but we're going to film an episode of MIDub. Make sure you head on over to prowrestlingtees.com/Rasslin Rage to get yourself Rasslin Rage T-shirts. Make sure you keep an eye on the Rasslin Rage Facebook page, the Michigan Independent Wrestling Facebook group. This is where you will see the T-shirts drop, when they drop, if you know what I'm saying. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Also make sure you head on over, if you haven't already, to the Michigan Independent Wrestling, Michigan Independent Weekly group. Join that group because we put all the information out for the group or for the shows in Michigan. We have the spreadsheet up there. We got the flyers up there. We got everything in there, man. We post matches. We post everything. If somebody posts a match, we put it in there. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Hey, it's not about
Funny
you know,
wrestling joke. We put it in there.
yeah, we don't care. It's not about like only Rasslin Rage and MI-Dub. It's about Michigan Independent Wrestling. That's
Yes.
what it's about. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If you have a video, I'll share it, man.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
all-
gonna steal your video and put it on my channel.
That's
Let's
it.
put
It's all
that
about
way.
it's about them.
Right. You know, even if like it's just like sometimes people post videos and other people can't see them because they're not friends or because of the I don't know, because of the way that the security on it works or whatever. So I'll have to download it and re-upload it. And even then I will say video credit to so and so and tag them. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So it's not like I'm trying to do anything like that. But yeah, we will definitely have a great night with what the hell is Twitch? Twitch is like
That's what happens when you get hit in the head too hard, Greg.
yeah, it's a streaming service for gaming and stuff like that, and like even Impact streams their show on Twitch. You did, big dummy. Come on now.
Or the thing I do when Josh starts getting on my freaking nerves.
Right. Oh boy, listen to that. Hey,
Like that.
next week I'm hoping to have an interview. I'm not gonna say names right now because it's fell through a couple times. So unless I got ink to paper, I'm not gonna drop that. So I'm hoping to have an interview. If I don't have an interview, I got something else for Wednesday. Don't worry about that. And then Friday will definitely be a match because I got a plethora. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Plethora.
Plethora, that's it. Plethora of matches sitting on dry. I mean, from couple XIs ago, this XI, BCW, last couple BCWA, this BCW. I mean, I got a bunch of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I'm not the type to go put out a crap load of matches that just happened.
It's not what I heard. I
What?
heard you did put out.
Oh, listen to you. Well, no, because I don't want to take away from the promotion's thunder. Listen to you, you punk. I don't want to take away the promotion's thunder. So, like, for instance, like BCWA, I'm sure they recorded all their matches. You know what I'm saying? So if they're planning to release their matches, I don't want to put all their matches out tomorrow.
Right.
And then take away their thunder. You know what I'm saying? Because that takes away from what they're trying to do. And I don't want to do that. I'm not here to step on their toes.
No, we're trying to help.
I
not
want to
hinder.
help them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wait so long to put out these videos so that I don't take away the thunder from when they have that match.
Right.
Exactly.
And I really hope that if any of those promoters or anybody does have a problem, they reach out to me rather than be a punk and run their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Just say something and we'll work it out, dude.
That's it.
Simple as that. But for sure, my man, for sure. So, guys, listen, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, r2youtube.com. Make sure you check out Michigan Independent Weekly Tuesday at 10 a.m. for the premiere. And I don't know if you guys know this, but in the premiere, you guys can chat to each other in the premiere. But you can't fast forward in the premiere.
Right.
So, whatever. But
Why are you fast forwarding?
I
You
wouldn't.
should be watching this pretty face the entire time.
Well, I'm not going to say
I was having a good night. Anyways.
And now it's a great night.
and now he's gonna make me be that guy.
You're always that guy.
I was in a good mood tonight.
Well, that doesn't mean you're not that guy.
Yeah, I'm always that guy.
Yeah, that's true. See, you are that guy. Hey, listen, guys, thank you so much for joining us for the 101st.
Let's call it one.
101st.
It's your show. You call whatever you want.
That's
One.
true. 101st
Now I have to go
episode of
101st
Rasslin
donations.
Rage on r2youtube.com. And again, make sure you check out everything next week or this week on the channel because there's going to be something on Wednesday and there's going to be something on Friday. Wednesday, hopefully an interview, and Friday a match. If not an interview on Wednesday, it's either going to be a match or maybe I'll grace you with a collector's corner. You just never know.
Man, we haven't seen one of them in a long time.
That's right.
cool.
You haven't, but you know what? Kind of makes you want it, don't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Just when you thought,
You know what?
pulling you back in.
I have an idea that we're not going to talk about on here. But
Okay.
when we go off and before we start MIW, I want to talk to you about something
Okay.
these guys might like.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. Josh, Danny, all them dudes. They say bye.
See you tomorrow.
Maybe.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Going down. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.